Anything else you want to say to your fans, man?
Man, shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Earl Spence Jr., my whole name, and just look out for me.
Yes, sir. Let me dig into your brain. Folks falling like rain.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it was reported that Errol Spence would most likely be fighting Shawn Porter in August. And Errol Spence, he just recently confirmed he will not be fighting in August. He didn't say he will not be fighting Shawn Porter in August. He just said he will not be fighting in August. So there's a chance he could be fighting Shawn Porter at a different date in a different month. Or it could be possible maybe he's negotiating with Canelo Alvarez. After all, Oscar De La Hoya did say that he was going to offer Errol Spence $20 million to fight Canelo Alvarez. So when Errol says he's not fighting in August, does that mean he's fighting against Canelo in September? This is all speculation. This is just all speculation. There's a very good chance he's still going to fight Shawn Porter. But more recently, Errol Spence, he did say, or I should say he did confirm, that he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. So who knows what's going on behind closed doors? Case in point, the Canelo versus Danny Jacobs fight, that just came out of nowhere. So once again, we don't know if Errol Spence is going to fight Shawn Porter next. But if he does fight Shawn Porter next, there's a very good chance he could end up fighting Canelo Alvarez after that, if he's not negotiating with Canelo behind closed doors right now. One thing I will tell you, though, is it will definitely take a very special fighter to move up 2 weight classes and beat Canelo Alvarez. Floyd Mayweather, man, I went back and I watched that fight like last week. I watched a couple different fights. I rewatched Canelo versus Danny Jacobs, and I watched Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez. And I'm telling you, man, Floyd Mayweather is a very, very special fighter. What he did to Canelo Alvarez, not too many fighters can do. And keep in mind, Floyd Mayweather, he did this to Canelo Alvarez after moving up 5 weight classes and closer to the age of 40. While Canelo Alvarez was 15 to 20 pounds bigger than Floyd the night of the fight. Now, keep in mind, a lot of fans, they attributed Golovkin struggling to Danny Jacobs because they said that Danny Jacobs was bigger than Golovkin the night of the fight. So if you would say that when it comes to that fight, you would have to say the same thing when it comes to Mayweather versus Canelo, because Canelo Alvarez was 15 to 20 pounds bigger than Floyd Mayweather the night of the fight. Or I shouldn't even say the night of the fight, I should say the morning of the fight when Canelo Alvarez weighed in, because there's no telling how much weight he put on after he actually weighed in. I bring all this up because Errol Spence, he would have to be as perfect as Floyd Mayweather was, as perfect as an older, damn near 40-year-old Floyd Mayweather was when he fought against Canelo. I was really impressed with Canelo's win over Danny Jacobs. I know some people like Juan Manuel Marquez said that he thought that Jacobs won the fight. I was actually impressed with Canelo's win. This was the first big name opponent that Canelo has beat without controversy. So for that, I give Canelo Alvarez a lot of credit. But I just noticed when I watch Canelo versus Jacobs and when I watch Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather, I realize someone like Errol Spence moving up 2 weight classes, he's not going to be able to make any mistakes in a fight like that. So that definitely gives Canelo Alvarez a major advantage in a fight like that. But, realistically, Errol Spence will pretty much be in the same situation as a Floyd Mayweather. Once again, Floyd Mayweather, he moved up 5 weight classes. And the night that he fought Canelo once again was about 15 to 20 pounds bigger than Floyd. Errol Spence is going to have to move up 2 weight classes, and Canelo will still possibly end up being bigger than him. Now, in a situation that sounds very analogous to the Garcia versus Errol Spence fight, right? But the difference is, I can guarantee you, if Spence fights Canelo Alvarez, that will not be as one-sided. It won't be one-sided at all. It'll be very competitive because Spence is not going to get outboxed by Canelo for 12 rounds. It's not going to happen. Errol Spence is actually taller than Canelo Alvarez, and I believe he has a longer reach. So it'll be a far more competitive fight than Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia was. But once again, I know this is premature talk because there's still a possibility that Errol Spence will be fighting Shawn Porter next, and it's not a guarantee that he's going to beat Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is going to be a complete different style that Errol Spence is used to facing, at least recently. So let's see what happens. Let's see if that fight gets made. I'll keep you guys posted on the updates. That's all I got for now, and I'm on to the next one.